shoot pictures of people in masks, and we shoot models who come to these meets, which is another class of people that come out. I think it's interesting for sure because they have a lot of different hats. Like they wear multiple at once. Like sometimes they put a mask on.
Artists such as Daft Punk and Deadmau5, they have these masks where people know them by that, and like they just have a whole brand wrapped around that. And it's just something that I really like admired. So it's just something that I really wanted to try and do myself.
You have to tell me, why do you wear these black bags on your heads?
We're wearing these black bags because as Daft Punk, we're not showing our faces in pictures or television.
But why did you guys choose to go this way, to not show your faces in public?
We thought that it was interesting to separate the physical image and with the creation, and really being anonymous was something that we found was interesting.
The very first photo meet I went to was a Halloween meet. So when I saw people in masks, I thought, it's Halloween, that's what you do. And then when I started going to meets more, I realized this mask thing it's a theme.
You know, I think some people wear masks because it's a way to express what you're feeling, you know? And I'm not saying just because somebody's wearing a bloody mask, they want to murder people. You know, it's an expression of frustration sometimes, of sadness, of different things.
I just love becoming a whole different person. I feel like a brand new me, you know? And it's really cool. Like, I could be bloody as hell and I just act like my character, and it's so much fun. And people just look at you at the streets like, what the f is wrong with her? Yeah.
You know, I felt like it was not that common to see a little girl in a bloody mask, you know? Some people do it because just, why not? I mean, you look like yourself every day. You take selfies every day. Like, why not play with your creativity? Why not let your mind free and explore and to be like, you know, F it, let's do this.
A lot of people, myself included, feel that like the world is a little bit judgmental sometimes because social media has a tendency to maybe make people kind of want to say something that they really want to say because there's a disguise behind it. You know, they have a persona online that allows them to act out.
Saturday is one of the coolest, most loyal people I think I've ever met in my life. I mean, I'll never forget, like, one of the first meets that I saw him, and I was like, who is this clown wearing this fucking werewolf mask? But I took a picture of him, and it was a cool picture. It added a cool element. It was something new that I hadn't experienced or seen before. That was his creative addition to all the meets, was being in the mask and being a werewolf dude. He was one of the first people doing it.
I saw people wearing masks at the meets, and I was like, that looks cool. I kind of want to get into that. But the main reason I wear the mask because at the beginning, I was getting so close, like trying to get a picture of someone, like, hey, dude, you're kind of in my way. Not trying to be a dick. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll move back. So I figure if I wear a mask, I can get closer, and it's like, oh, this guy was willing. That looked kind of cool in the background. So that was kind of like the reasons. But after a while, someone else told me, hey, can I just take a picture of you? And I was like, yeah. And that became like this whole, every time I come to me, hey, did you bring that mask? I'm like, yeah, like, can I take pictures of you? So it just became like a record thing happening to me every time. And to me, I would have to pull out the wolf mask until it get tired of me, and they haven't got tired once.
If I had another face that was not my face, this would be the face. I grew up in a place called Lima, Ohio. I was, you know, one of few black guys there who was in other stuff like punk rock and metal and rap and all of it. Like country, I would listen to absolutely everything. I was like kind of in a way the outcast. And while everyone else would follow one lane, I was like, no, I want to do something else. I want to do this, I want to do that, and that, and that. It's like, yo, who are you interested in that for? We ain't supposed to do that. No. That's the wrong mindset. Not supposed to do is the wrong mindset. There is nothing in this world that you can't do. Just fucking do it. Just get out and do it. And that's what this personality was for me. This is the just get out and do whatever the hell you want type of face. It's like, this is the face of someone who just does not care what you think, and he does what he wants.
They don't have to be themselves. It's just, they go to these meets, they have these masks, they can just be free. It's a way for them to just get out of their shell and just express themselves.